Sometimes the scariest feeling is not sadness, it is feeling nothing at all. A person can sit in a room full of people, smile, talk, and continue their normal life, yet inside they feel strangely disconnected. Things that once made them happy no longer create the same excitement. Moments that used to touch their heart now feel empty. They still want to love, they still want to care, they still want to feel deeply, but something inside feels silent. And the question is, why does this happen to some people? Emotional numbness is one of the most misunderstood experiences in psychology. Many people believe that someone who feels emotionally numb has no emotions or does not care about anything. But often emotional numbness is not the absence of emotions. It is sometimes the mind's way of protecting itself from emotions that became too painful, too overwhelming, or too exhausting to carry. The human brain has a powerful survival system. When someone experiences repeated disappointment, emotional stress, rejection, loss, or difficult situations for a long period of time, the mind may begin to reduce emotional intensity. It is almost like the brain lowers the volume of feelings because everything has become too loud. Instead of allowing a person to constantly experience pain, the mind creates a protective distance between the person and their emotions. This is why some emotionally numb people appear calm, distant, or unaffected from the outside. Others may think they are cold or careless, but inside they may be fighting a battle nobody can see. They may want to react emotionally, but they feel blocked. They may want to explain what they feel, but they cannot find the words. Their silence is not always a sign of emptiness. Sometimes it is a sign of emotional exhaustion. A person experiencing emotional numbness may notice that the things they once loved no longer feel the same. A hobby that once brought joy feels meaningless. A conversation with someone important feels disconnected. They may laugh with others but still feel alone inside. They may even feel like they are watching their own life from a distance, as if they are present physically but emotionally somewhere else. But being emotionally numb is completely different from being emotionless. An emotionless person may not value emotional connection, while an emotionally numb person often misses it deeply. They remember the version of themselves who used to feel excited, passionate, and connected. They want to feel again, but their mind has built a protective wall around their emotions. Many people who experience emotional numbness also become experts at controlling their reactions. They learn to hide their pain, stay composed, and avoid showing vulnerability. This emotional control can become a survival skill. It can create people who are observant, thoughtful, and deeply self-aware. They often understand human emotions because they have spent years trying to understand their own. However, this protection can also create loneliness. When someone constantly hides their inner world, others may never understand what they are truly experiencing. They may struggle to form deep connections because opening up feels unsafe. They may appear strong while secretly wishing someone could see beyond their silence. Modern psychology shows that emotional awareness begins with understanding yourself, not judging yourself. Emotional numbness is not a permanent identity. It is often a signal that the mind has been carrying more than it could process. Recognizing these feelings, creating safe relationships, and allowing emotions to return slowly can help rebuild that connection with yourself. The truth is, people who feel emotionally numb are not always people who feel less. Sometimes they are people who once felt too much. They carried pain, disappointment, and emotions that became too heavy. So their mind created silence as a form of protection. And maybe the deepest message behind emotional numbness is this. When someone feels nothing, it does not always mean their heart is empty. Sometimes it means their heart has been carrying too much for too long, and it is quietly asking for understanding, patience, and healing.